Oh, are we live? We're live. We're trying out some new equipment today, so there might be a few hiccups. Tracy Adams is with me. My name's Mark Allison, and we are at the Wellness Kitchen at the Cabarrus Health Alliance. And I teach healthy cooking. I take whole ingredients and turn them into hopefully healthy, delicious recipes. So follow along today, and hopefully you'll learn two dishes. Uh, so what we're going to do is we've got some tomatoes and some basil and some feta cheese and some arugula, and we're going to turn that into a salad. And then we've got some plums and red onions and some pine nuts and couscous. Tomorrow on our skills session, we are actually cutting up a chicken. So I did a little practice today. So we're going to actually pan fry the chicken that will you will see getting cut up tomorrow. So if you want to learn how to cut up a chicken, tune in tomorrow. So to begin with, by the way, I've got an earpiece in here, which is a microphone as well. Let us know if you can hear us properly. Let Tracy know, and she will adjust the volume or whatever it takes. Okay, this is the first time we're actually using a microphone on this, so we'll see how it works out. So in this pan, which is boiling away, I've got 3 cups of stock. Okay, so we're just going to take off the lid, and we are going to add 2 cups of couscous, and we're just going to stir that around. Okay, and then we are just going to put the lid back on the pan and just move that to one side. So we'll just put it there, out of the way. We're going to take our frying pan, put it on the stove, and our grilling pan, put that on the stove. And then what we're going to do is add a little bit of olive oil to this pan. And we're going to wait until it gets warm. And then we are going to add our chicken pieces. And we'll serve the chicken pieces with our 2 salads. Okay, so we'll let that warm up a little bit. While that's warming up, we're going to take some plums. You can use peaches as well if you can get them later on in the season. You'll be able to get some beautiful South Carolina plums, but we've got some peaches, but we've got some plums today. So we're just going to cut through where the stone is, and we're going to cut around, and then we're going to twist, twist, and there's the stone in the middle. Okay, so we will pop that into the trash can. We are going to take a little bit of olive oil, and we're going to spray our grilling pan, and then we're going to add our plums to that pan. Okay, simple. We're going to do the same again. Take a plum, cut round the stone again, twist, twist either side, and there's the stone in the middle. Take that out in the compost, and then add the plums to our pan. Along with the plums, we want some red onion. So we're just going to cut through the red onion, get a flat side, cut it through again, cut it into quarters, and we're going to add the red onions to the pan as well. So we've got our plums on the go, our red onions on the go, and this pan is hot enough. We're going to take a couple of chicken thighs. We're going to add a little bit of salt, and then we're going to add the thighs to our pan. And all we're doing really is going to sear them first, and then we're going to put them on a baking sheet and then put them into the oven. So, plums on the go, red onions on the go, chicken on the go. To make our first salad, we've got some tomatoes. So we're basically just going to take them off the vine into the compost. We've got some arugula that can go into our salad bowl. The tomatoes, all we're basically going to do is cut them in half and then cut out the core. So cut them in half, cut out the core, just removing the core because it's edible, but it doesn't look very attractive. So we're just going to remove that from our tomatoes, from each one. Remember, you've got to have a flat surface. Take your knife in to cut out the core, and then fix up the cores into our compost. Our chicken, let's have a look at it. Looking good. Cut through the tomatoes. Take our salad bowl, put it in here, lift up the tomatoes on your knife, drop into the bowl. Nice and easy. Just remember, keep your fingers out the way when you're chopping through the tomatoes. Always remember to have a sharp knife. 2 or 3 cuts on each tomato should do the job. Drop them into the bowl. Then we're going to make a simple dressing of olive oil with some lemon juice, a little bit of salt, and then we're going to add some crunch with a pistachio nut. Remember to clean down your board. We'll just check this chicken. We'll turn it over. It's got a nice colour to it. We're just basically searing it. Our plums are starting to char, so we'll just turn them over as well. But you can see the colour on them looks beautiful. Onions are starting to cook as well. Turn them over. We've got our tomatoes, our arugula in. For our simple dressing, we will take some lemon juice. So we're going to put a lemon, take our bowl, put a lemon inside, and then just squeeze all that juice out. Turn your lemon over, put it back in, and squeeze it again, and that way you get all the juice out. Squeeze that lemon in, turn it over, squeeze again, get all that juice out. We have a little bit of salt going in. We have some olive oil. So you want really 1 tablespoon of lemon juice to 3 tablespoons of olive oil. We've got some pistachio nuts to go in, and then we're going to take some fresh basil. We're just going to snip some basil off, take the leaves off the stems, and then you're going to roll up this basil on top of each other, and then you're just going to rock your knife backwards and forwards, keeping your fingers out of the way. You're making what's called chiffonade with the basil. You're just going to drop that in to your vinaigrette, your lemon, and your olive oil, and we're just going to stir that together, and that is basically our dressing. That will go on top of our tomatoes and arugula. Take a spoon, stir everything together. Look at the colour of that, isn't that beautiful? We're going to add some feta cheese, and that is our first salad done. Doesn't that look amazing? So we'll just move that to one side. We'll clean down our chopping board. We'll take a tray, take off our chicken, and we're just going to pop this chicken in the oven for 10 minutes. take the pan off the heat. Let's have a look at our plums. They're looking beautiful. So we'll just take those off. Put the other plums into the middle so they can cook faster. Our onions are looking good. We'll just leave that for 1 minute. So, one salad done, chicken in the oven, plums, red onions on the stove. What else do we need? Well, couscous is looking beautiful. We just need to break this up and we'll put it into our bowl. That is fabulous. Just break up the couscous now. Just put that to one side. We're going to add some pine nuts to our couscous. We're going to add some zest of a lemon. This is a microplane. We're just going to take the microplane and we're just going to take off the fine layer of zest all around the lemon. If you've got a grater, just use a grater. If you haven't got a grater or a microplane, then just use a peeler, peel off some of the skin, and then just use your knife to roughly chop it. That zest goes in. Pick up the zest, drop it in. You want the lemon juice as well. So again, we'll just take it off the top of this because it's quite big. We'll just drop it in and then squeeze out all that juice. Again, turn it around. In our compost, let's just see how these plums are doing. Looking good. So we'll just take them off. Take off the onions. And that's our onions and plums done. Just move that to one side. Finish off with the juice of this lemon. In it goes. Into the compost. Right down our board. We need some parsley. So we're just going to take off a little bit of parsley. And then we're just going to rock our knife backwards and forwards to roughly chop the parsley. You don't want to over chop any herb. If the chopping board starts to become green, then it is over chopped and you're losing all the essential oils out of the herb. So just roughly chop, pick up the herbs on your knife, clean down your chopping board into the compost, and then we're just going to mix that all together. Doesn't that look fabulous? We're going to add a little bit of olive oil to this couscous. You can add some dried fruit like raisins if you wish, but that is the couscous done. I did actually cook off some chicken just before to make sure that we're finished on time. So I've got 2 chicken breasts here. And all we're basically going to do is take a plate. We're going to take some of our couscous onto our plate. We're going to take some of our red onions, our plums on the plate. We're going to add a little bit of arugula on the top. We're going to take a chicken breast. We're going Add that to the plate. And there's one dish already done, literally in 10 minutes. Couscous with grilled plums, red onions, arugula, and a chicken breast. Okay, there's one. Take another plate. Take our tomato salad with the feta cheese and the arugula. Just place that on the plate. Move it out of the way. Take our chicken breast, place it on the plate. Take a little bit of basil. And there's dish number 2. Arugula with tomatoes, feta cheese, pistachio nuts, chicken breast. Doesn't that look beautiful? 2 dishes, basically in 10 minutes. All easy, all using healthy foods. You know, now that we're actually in quarantine, the best foods you can possibly eat are whole foods. They're good for your whole body, they're good for your immune system. They also secrete serotonin, which is good for your mind. So it helps your mind keep away from being depressed. Serotonin makes you happy. So really what you need to do is get outside, out into the fresh air, into the sunlight, get some vitamin D. That helps you, makes you feel happy. Take whole food items, cook at home using fresh fruits and vegetables and whole grains and lean proteins, low fat dairy. Get in the kitchen with your family, cook whole foods. You'll feel a lot better. So, easy dishes. Again, we've got a chicken breast. Skills class tomorrow is going to be how to cut up a chicken, how to cook a chicken. We've got a tomato, feta, and arugula salad. We've also got a couscous with grilled peaches and red onions. Hope you enjoyed this session. I'll see you tomorrow, 10 o'clock. Stay healthy, stay safe, stay well. Thank you for tuning in. This is the Wellness Kitchen. Mark Allison and Tracy Adams. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye bye.